How do you avoid to reread sentences, paragraph for comprehension? If this is a challenge which you are facing, then you need to watch this video. Stay tuned. Hi, this is Saad Mansoor, the author of the ebook Read Fast Now and your speed reading coach. Today I want to talk about a very common practice which I have seen as well as you have seen, perhaps even practiced, of rereading sentences, paragraphs, so that you can get better comprehension. And I'll tell you one thing, that's a wrong practice. Yes. Just imagine you're watching a video and every 10 seconds the video is automatically replayed to the previous scene. Tell me, will you enjoy it? Tell me. Go ahead and tell me, will you enjoy that? No, you will never enjoy it. It's crazy to see the same scene again and again every 10 seconds. It's boring, right? And that would be your statement. I can hear you guys, your inner voice. What's happening over here? Let me explain to you. When you are watching again and again, there is a break in the information flow towards you. The enjoyment is broken down and that attracts distraction. And when your mind is distracted, you're no more with that movie. Right? Guess what? The same thing is happening when we happen to reread when we are reading. Yeah. Now at this stage you might have this question. Okay, that makes sense, South. Now what do I do when I do not understand? How can I continue to read? Very interesting. Before I answer that, we need to understand, why did I not understand in the first place? There are two reasons for that. Lack of the background knowledge on that particular topic, where you're not able to connect. Second, you were not focused while reading. And often case, it's the second one. Yeah, that's the problem. But I'll tackle both the problems. So the first step is called as I can figure it out. Yes. Sounds a bit funny, sounds a bit cool, whatever it sounds, but that is the reality, guys. Let me go back to the movie example. You know, when you come across a scene, a character you haven't understood, you do not go ahead and put the pause button. You have an inner belief, confidence that I can figure it out as the movie proceeds. Isn't that true? You have this belief because you have been watching an enormous amount of movies in the past. And that gives you that confidence, that belief that, yes, I can figure it out. I want you to adopt the same belief, the same principle when it comes to reading. Please do not discount away your vast experience. The degrees you have taken, you have read a lot of stuff. Trust me, you have. Even if you are a 10-year-old guy, you have read for 10 years. 20 years, you have read. Please just do not discount that vast knowledge that you have. And start to believe that, yes, I can figure it out. That's the first thing you need to say to yourself whenever you come across a confusion state. What do I mean by confusion state? When you come across a new word or you haven't understood that paragraph, at that state, first step, I can figure it out. Yes. Now continuing with this next step is, I want you to read the next 2 to 3 lines slowly. Step number 2, go deep. Yes. What do I mean over here? Is giving some tough love to yourself. In case you haven't understood, after reading 2 to 3 lines, I want you to read till the end of that page. At this moment, if you haven't understood, what I want you to do is give yourself the real tough love. Go ahead and read the same page again. Reread the page once again. Yes, this is the tough love. The reason why I am asking you to do that, because often case it's the second reason why people are not able to understand, because they lost their focus, they lost their concentration at the time of reading. When you go ahead and read, you have to put that efforts, you have to put that time again, and that really hurts, that brings an anger. But guess what? It even is punishing yourself. But that will help you to focus much better the next time. Now, once you have read this whole page, there are about 90% chances that you have understood. But even if at this moment you haven't understood, it is the time where you have to go to the expert. It could be your mentor, it could be your teacher, it could be Google or YouTube. And the best part is when you go to this platform after reading it, you go type in the keyword, get the answer, and you immediately come back. The chances of coming back are at least 98%. Coming back to the book I'm talking about. Previously, what happens is if you haven't understood, you would just jump into Google or YouTube and then watch a video in YouTube, and then what happens? YouTube has a lot of videos, man. Distraction just goes, and you watch here and then here and there, and there you are far away from that book. Isn't that what happens? And that's what I want you to avoid. In this process, in this formula which I shared, you would go straight and come back. Even 2% if you do not come back, you go into that distraction. At least you will be satisfied that you read 1 page, 2 pages. That's much better than just not even thinking about the book once you go off into the distraction. Here at least you'll have an inner satisfaction. I want you to go ahead and practice, because next time you would avoid to get distracted and be more focused. Put that energy to be more focused, because you don't want to read again the whole page. Give once a tough love to yourself, and the rest of your life you'll have a productive reading.